Hey guys, it's me again here with the Oldsmobile intake manifold project part 3 or 4 maybe. I think it's part 3. I was gonna release a part 3 at a different time, but I kind of forgot, and now the intake's on. But yeah, that's the update. Is I got the intake manifold on. It was the most dread part of the job. It took 2 people to get it in here, and I kind of got silicone all over the place. But apart from that, everything went pretty smooth. I think it's sealed pretty well. I put a lot of extra silicone in this area where it was leaking before. I still got to get these uh, valve cover bolts back in, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. I just wanted to show you that it's all downhill from here mostly. I mean, I got to go back and look at all my pictures I took and figure out where everything goes. All the vacuum lines and modulators and crappy everything goes all over the place. But I got those 2 grounds back on over there, and I'm packing it up for the night. Gonna call it a night, and we'll come back out tomorrow and do some more work to her. But yeah, that's the gist of it. Not really much to report. It was all pretty straightforward. I followed the book. I torqued the things in the right order. And I torqued it the right way. You're supposed to do it 15 foot-pounds the first go around, and then 40 foot-pounds the second go around. And I got all of them to 40 except for this one right here. But I got it close enough, like it was just about to click off. But it really felt like it was gonna snap, and I really didn't want to do that. So I just sort of got it close enough. Some of the washers looked kind of funky, so I replaced them with Ace Hardware washers that I got down the road in town at the hardware store. And then I also deleted my cruise control bracket that would have gone here to mount the cruise control. Got rid of it because I don't have cruise on this car anymore. So I just replaced them with washers as well. But yeah, I didn't break anything. Miraculously, this vacuum line connector stayed in place, didn't snap off or anything, and then my harness that plugs into the coolant temp sensor didn't disintegrate into a million pieces. So yeah, if I just take my time and get it back together and get everything just right, this should be, fingers crossed, knock on wood, back on the road by the end of the week. Except, well, maybe not, because I got to get my, it turned out my EGR valve was seized, which also would cause a vacuum leak. And you can't buy them anymore at the auto parts store. You got to go on Rock Auto. So I found one for $30 on Rock Auto, and it's been ordered, so it'll be here when it gets here. So it'll be back on the road when that gets here, and if the vacuum leak is actually fixed. I think worst comes to worst, I might have a warped head or a warped intake manifold itself. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully it was just the gasket. But yeah, that's what's been going on here. There is one thing that I would like to inform you guys of, and unfortunately I can't show you when it's on the car because the intake manifold's on now, but I can show you, I can try to explain it off the car. Okay, so this is the instructions that came with the intake manifold, and you'll see right here on the lifter valley and the intake, where it mounts to it, they got the silicone deal, and it says that, these end seals must be installed dry without any chemical adhesive. They're talking about this. It's an end seal, and it's got these little nubs here and here, and those go into 2 holes that are on the ends of, right here and one over here, if this illustration showed it all the way. See, there's no one right there. And these nubs got to go in here. Well, when you remove the old one, those nubs are going to break off and stay in there. And I was able to get 2 of them out with picks and tiny screwdrivers, but the 2 of them towards the firewall would not come out no matter what I did. So if you guys are struggling with that, what you can do is find yourself a little tiny screw. This is a Phillips head screw. It's a microscopic size. And drill it into these little nubs. Be careful not to drop the drill or this thing screw down into your heads because you're in your intake, because that would really suck. You'd really almost be fucked at that point, honestly. Take the engine apart and it would just be a nightmare. So I was lucky enough to not do that. But you drill it down into this, and you get a pliers and grab onto the head and pull it out. and that's how I got those two ones out. The other ones kind of just disintegrated when I took them out with picks. But yeah, that was that took all my daylight today. I was actually out of town doing something else, which I will also show you. I'll film one tomorrow when it's not dark out. But yeah, that's what's going on. Hopefully my next update here in the Olds will be the finished product. Thanks for watching.